Hey everyone, I'm Callahan Walsh from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and welcome to Miles for Hope. First off, I want to say a big thank you for being part of this awareness and fundraising event to help support our work. I really truly love Miles for Hope because not only can anyone join by doing just about any activity, which brings tons of people together, but best of all, it's a really great way to get the word out about child safety. Right now, I want to bring someone else in who wants to welcome you to Miles for Hope. Here's the president and CEO of the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, John Clark.
Hello everyone, I'm John Clark, the president and CEO at the National Center. Welcome to Miles for Hope. I just wanted to take a second to say thank you to all of you who are participating in this year's event to help us draw awareness and to raise funds for our all-important mission to find missing children and to stop child exploitation. We can't do it without you. So for every mile that you swim or for every mile that you run or bike, you're helping us do just that, to raise awareness for this mission that is so vital. So have fun, stay safe, and thank you again for all that you're doing.
What's really great is that anyone can participate in almost any way they want. Miles for Hope is not just for bicyclists. We loved seeing pictures of all your creative ways to log miles last year. We saw everything from people walking to kayaking, hiking, swimming, and really so much more. You can even create teams with friends, family, and coworkers. And there's also a tip of the day calendar to drive home those safety lessons with the children in your life. Now, we're all here because we want to protect our children. And so I think it's important for everyone participating to know the history of this special event. It all began in 1995 after a community in upstate New York, still grieving over the loss of a little girl, wanted a way to honor her. That little girl was Sarah Ann Wood. She was just 12 years old when she was abducted and murdered.
Norwich Corners Church. That was the church where Sarah Ann Wood was visiting, and her father was the pastor of the church. And she left that church on that August day in 1993, was pedaling her bicycle home, which is only about 3/4 of a mile from the church, and that's where she was abducted. 2 days later, on August 20th, 1993, I was introduced to Bob Woods, Sarah's dad. I shook Bob's hand, and little did I know that that handshake would lead to many years of participating in the Ride for Missing Children. Early in 1995, Bob Wood decided he wanted to do a bicycle ride, a ride to honor his daughter Sarah's memory. He wanted to ride to Washington, D.C. to honor Sarah's memory and to raise awareness about the plight of missing and exploited children. He got together with a few friends and formed Sarah's team. The whole community embraced us, and it was all over the media that we were going to ride our bicycles to Washington, D.C. May 14th, 1995 was Mother's Day. It was the very first day of Sarah's Ride for Missing Children. Bob Wood said, okay, it's time to go. We got on our bikes. We headed east toward Albany. The excitement was building as we approached our goal, which is Washington, D.C., the steps of our nation's capital. When we got to Fort Lee, New Jersey, we found out that NYPD would be waiting for us on the other side of the George Washington Bridge. There was NYPD with a van, 2 policemen, and they said, follow us. Amazing. Everything stopped for Sarah's team. The sirens were blowing. Cars were stopped. We went through Central Park. I remember Bob Wood was alongside me. He said, wow. He said, Sarah would love this. He said, she'd be screaming and yelling. Wow. He said, this is some escort. Then before we knew it, it was National Missing Children's Day, May 25th, 1995. Early that morning, we approached the Capitol. And as we approached, we heard singing. That singing was coming from the entire 6th grade class from Thomas Jefferson School in North Utica. They had traveled there to be at the Capitol to meet us and greet us as we arrived. So this was born in the Search for Sarah, a grassroots organization, now transitioned to an agency that has saved lives. It has kept children safe, and it has brought children home. So we're very proud of our origin, of course. We're also very proud of what has happened here at the center And the awareness continues as we keep our children safer, one child at a time.
I've participated myself, and it's really tough to describe the amazing community feel of it all. I can tell you there's a lot that goes into it, a lot of drive, a lot of passion behind the event. Now, when COVID-19 forced us to change plans, we had to figure out how we could keep that community momentum going. And so we created Miles for Hope, a nationwide, month-long fundraiser and awareness event to support missing and exploited children.
It gives you a great honor to be part of something like this.
Being honored, being moved, being proud.
I'm biking today for my brother Adam.
I'm riding for baby Maddox.
And you have riders that, some of them will come up to me and say, I'm riding for your daughter.
The involvement with the community and the support and the hope that you give families.
The kids' faces light up, all the signs, everything makes it so enjoyable.
It's about raising awareness, and the biggest thing is it's the hope for the families.
In those moments I remember them when I said, I'm here for you, I love you, I will never stop.
It really is amazing to think about how this all started. There's so much history and so much meaning behind the ride. Those jerseys, in fact, I still have mine right here, are teal and pink because those were Sarah's favorite colors. And it's because that's what she was wearing when she was abducted. The bike rides have meant a lot to us over the years at the center, and we're just so glad that Miles for Hope now reaches even more people to share Sarah's story, and the story of so many others. Now, don't forget to share safety information from the Tip of the Day calendar and share posters of missing children from your own communities. We want to say thank you for being part of this important event.
We also want to thank our sponsors, especially our champion sponsor Kohl's, and our Hope sponsor Facebook, who have been steadfast supporters of our national outreach efforts for years.
There really are so many people to thank, but most of all, we want to thank you for being part of our mission. Be sure to post your pictures on social media and tag @MissingKids with the hashtag MilesForHope2021. And throughout the coming weeks, be on the lookout for information on challenges and updates. We're also going to close out by kicking off another virtual event called Hope Live, so stay tuned for that. And remember, it's never too late to join the fun, so let your family and friends know they can still register and help make a difference. Have a great time, everyone, and be safe.